Listen, I'm going to talk to Uno. You see, that's why I tell people just continue to do good. Continue to do good because you just don't know. You don't want the moment that you chose not to do good was you disrupting your blessing. You know? Locks, no sir. My blouse look miserable. Hold on. Can't do much better than I can right now. It's raining. It's a rainy morning. And boy, I prefer the snow over it all. I prefer the snow than, well, let me clear up that statement. I prefer to be outside when it's snowing as opposed to when it is raining or it is sunny. However, when I am home, inside in the comfort of my comforters, I love when it's raining or snowing. Any of those two are fine. But I love listening to the rain, like sitting out on my veranda when I'm back in Jamaica, or if I take a trip to the country, just sit out and listen to the rain. But I absolutely don't like being in the rain when I'm outside. The worst of it all is that I do not have a rain boot. I need to get one. I'm going to get one when I go back to get my winter shoes. Hopefully they have my size in both, because that was my issue. I didn't get it last time when I was looking. They had no sizes that, well, where I went, they didn't have the size. So I saw them in Walmart, as you guys saw. So I hope when I go back in a couple days, they'll have it. So yeah, it's raining. And boy, it was a festive morning. You know, parents, we know the struggle, because just like adults, your children can wake up in different moods and just have different priorities each morning. And sometimes it includes not sticking to the program, not moving quickly enough, not listening. You know, they listen, but they're on go slow. So you now have to get up and be behind them even more than usual. And I think my household matched the weather this morning. Trust and believe. It was just one thing after the next. Having to be behind the kids about different things that I've spoken to them about previously. So I want to encourage parents and just know that you're doing a great job. It's hard sometimes for everybody. So don't think that you're not doing a great job when you have those moments, because I have to remind myself as well that I'm an excellent mom. I'm an excellent friend. I'm an excellent daughter. I'm an excellent wife. Right? So I have to remind myself sometimes because you know you should be your biggest cheerleaders. So yeah, feel encouraged. You're doing a great job, mommy. You're doing a great job, daddy. So keep at it. Don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. We all have those days. Nothing goes the same every single day. The weather is different. You know, moods are different. The external influences are different. So your days will be different. You'll feel different about your days. And you know, I love to always say, you won't feel motivated all the time, but what you should always do is try to push through. Sometimes you can't even push through, and when your body and your mind says, I need rest, respect that. You know, and especially working moms, or even stay-at-home moms, it doesn't matter. Working parents, because I am speaking, because I was raised by a single dad. So therefore, it's not only moms out there that needs to be encouraged, dads. Know that if you're doing your best, you're doing your best. And that's not to excuse poor behavior or poor parenting. There's always room for improvement. So nobody come do the bare minimum and talk about your day best around here. I'm not talking about that. I'm speaking about the mothers and the fathers who have to get up to go to work and get the kids ready, regardless of how they feel, regardless of their day. We're not talking about the parents who can say, oh, we can't do it and that's it. When we can't do it, we have to find a way. That in our book, I'm talking about those parents. I'm talking about the parents who are overwhelmed and tired and doing multiple things and have so many things on their mind and still have to get up and be a parent. Stay encouraged, stay beautiful, stay positive, and you got this. Listen, I'm going to talk to Uno. You see, that's why I tell people, just continue to do good. Continue to do good because you just don't know. You don't want the moment that you chose not to do good was you disrupting your blessing. You know, when I got to the bus stop, I always say good morning because it's in our culture. That's our culture. And to be completely honest, in Canada, it's not so much their culture. They don't really say good morning and stuff like that, right? And honestly, when I got to the bus stop, I was a little hesitant. I saw a black lady, and it doesn't matter her race, but I just had to say because the reality of it is, it was a possibility that she's Caribbean, right? And funny enough, she was in the bus stop and her back was turned. You know, and honestly, when you get to Canada, you kind of get into that culture because you just don't want to be uncomfortable. Because you don't know who's going to come and if they're just going to stare at you and don't say anything. So it's just kind of turn your back, mind your business. And I went in under the shed because it's raining. And I was a bit hesitant because some people answer, some people don't. And I just said good morning after a while. And she turned around like, are you talking to me? Because it's so strange for people to say good morning. And she said, like she's like, good morning. Because she was wondering if I was speaking to her. And let me tell you, man, oh my Jesus, oh my God, work. And we just started talking from there. She's like, honestly, I didn't know if you were talking to me because you know that persons don't really say good morning. I'm the person usually saying good morning. And from there we spoke, and you would not imagine how much we have in common. She's an American who went through the process to come to Canada because her husband, who has Jamaican descent, he's Canadian, but his parents are Jamaican, is here. And we just bonded over that, you know, going through the process. And just like that, she knows so much. She has experience in areas, and she's pleasant. She's a parent. Our kids go to the same schools. It was just like amazing. And you know, so many mornings you say good morning and nothing come of it. Sometimes it can alter your own mood because of how unpleasant some people can be, even when you say good morning, like, you know. So I'm so happy that I stuck to who I am and I stuck to my principles, because I always tell my kids, who you are will attract who you need. Don't be somebody that you're not just to fit in, because you'll lose out on a good thing. So with that said, I'm at work. All the best. Thank you, and have a beautiful, beautiful day.